Hi, it's Carrie Scroggins. Today is Friday, and I am posting another video for my fellow sufferers of CPRS or RSD. I made a decision about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was in the middle of recovering from foot surgery, pretty significant foot surgery actually, that I wanted to take some time out of my day a couple of times a week and just post some messages to other people that are part of these groups. And the reason for that is really a selfish reason. I have been suffering with this disease for 16 years. And I can remember early on in my diagnosis and treatment that I had this sense that I was battling this and my future, this disease and my future, kind of by myself. I have a wonderful family. I've got a great support network. My husband, my children, my extended family, I have no complaints about them whatsoever. They just didn't understand, what I was going through. So as I mentioned in my last video, I did send a link to all of those people that are in my life intimately, my family and my extended family and my close friends, so they could have a better idea and understanding as to what it is that I go through with this disease. And I think it was really helpful, but I can remember in those early days just feeling confused and lost and not desperate, but scared about where I was going to be and how I was going to manage and how I was going to be able to get physically back to a point where I could work and take care of my kids and my husband and just, kind of live a happy life. And I had a great doctor in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where I was originally diagnosed, where my injury took place. And my doctor was phenomenal, and he introduced me to a support group. And so that was many years ago, like I said, 16 years ago. So we were just kind of getting into Facebook and all of those type of places where you could actually communicate with other people as far as instantaneously. And so I did join a group, and I just thought it was so beneficial because I could talk to somebody else that was going through what I was going through. And it was an important piece of my ability to cope and understand and just take some baby steps forward for my recovery. Unfortunately, with this disease, and I refer to it as RSD because that's what it was originally called when I was diagnosed. Now it's CPRS, but I just was kind of lost, and it was a new thing to me. And the thing that hit home to me was that there's no cure for this disease, and it's a battle to keep it at bay from affecting other areas of my body. It can affect you and affect every area of your body. Luckily for me, that has not happened. It has spread, but not rapidly, because I've had very good care and I've had doctors that have truly understood my specific situation. And so the ability to have other people to communicate with is a huge part of coping with and living with RSD. And so the decision was made, my decision was made during this recovery that I had from major foot surgery, because I was reading a lot of messages online and seeing and feeling some people that were struggling. And so I just really felt called to post positive messages for everybody that is suffering with this disease. We can control it, but we actually, as the people who have it, have to be just as aggressive as this disease does. We have to make sure that we stay on top of what we're supposed to do. We got to make sure that we continue to stay in touch with our physicians. And we most certainly need to be watching for signs that things are changing, or things are spreading, or whatever the warning signs are. You really need to be paying attention to those things. So what I decided to start doing myself was a journal. And I know there's a lot of people out there that can't journal, and that's totally, I totally understand that too. But maybe there's another way where you can jot down or make notes or make a video diary of the things that you're struggling with, so you can present those to your physician when you go in for your checkups or whatever your current situation mandates. So I started doing that, and what I found was that I had a better recall to talk to my doctors about what was going on with me. I could make sure that I was following the directions for all the medications that I am on, or were on, or will be on. And so it just gave me a direction, if you will, to make sure that I was documenting what I needed to document from them. Because obviously, if you're working with a doctor, it's important for him to know the specifics about what's going on and the symptoms of things that are changing. And so I started to do that too. I started to just jot down things, make notes. I have a friend that makes she makes voicemail messages to herself, so she can remember the specific things that go on with her in this process, so she can remember when she goes to the doctor to have that in her forefront, so she can explain to him exactly what's going on. So but most importantly, I just really, really want to just leave you a positive message. There's so much negativity in our world today. It seems like it's just everywhere. And so if you're suffering and you're in chronic pain, unless you live it, you can't truly understand how all-encompassing that is, and how it can take over your life. And it can affect every facet of your life. And so if I can post a message a couple of times a week to just say, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. Why not? Because we all need positive reinforcement, right? There's so much negativity in our world, and there's so much hatred in our world, that we've got to get back to the point where we care about each other. And if I can take tiny little baby steps to post a positive message to people that are in the same situation that I'm in, then I'm all about that, and I look forward to that challenge, and I'm going to continue to do it. So it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and fall is in full swing. I'm in Texas, I'm near Houston, and so the change in the weather is so glorious. It was such a terribly long, hot summer. My family, my husband and my son and I were in the middle of building my new facility, so we've been extremely busy in the 100-degree weather with 110% humidity. And so to have this glorious 85-degree weather during the day is just such a great blessing and such a wonderful change, and it signals fall, which is my favorite time of year. And I think the reason I love fall so much is because, as I've said before, it signals change, and change is always a good thing. It's up to us to take the positive steps from that change and move it forward, if you will. I hope wherever you are that the weather is glorious, that it continues through for the weekend. It's TGIF, it's Friday, so I hope you've had a really great week, and I hope the weekend is even better than the work week, and I hope you do something really fun. Do something for yourself too. That's really important. I'm a wife and a mother and a grandmother, and I'm a business owner, and a lot of times I forget that I need to do things for myself. And to be quite honest with you, these videos, they're for me because they make me feel good. They make me connect with you. I've never met you. I pray that you see these videos and that they become a positive reinforcement that we can control the destiny. We can control this disease. We can live full, active, wonderful lives. But to also know that there's other people out there that are suffering, and if you need somebody to talk to, please reach out. I sincerely mean that. I've had a couple of people reach out to me through our Facebook connections, and that really does mean the world to me because, you know, we all need positive reinforcement. We all need to know that there's others out there that understand our situation and could potentially give us some help, some advice that gets us through whatever the circumstances may be. So it's Friday, it's my second video for the week, and I'm gonna try to continue to do this just to leave you a positive message, to encourage you to have a great day, to encourage you to take baby steps, and to fight to have the best life that you can, because we only get one shot at this. This is it. And so we've got to take the steps to get us to the plateaus in our life that we want to get to reach the goals that we need to get to. And we can. I promise you we can. I'm a testament to the fact that we can. 16 years later, I have 2 businesses that I'm very passionate about, and we can do it. You can do it. It just takes dedication. It takes encouragement. And more than anything, it takes people to support you to get you to that point. And so if my videos can help you get to those levels, then that's all gravy for me. And it's a wonderful feeling to be able to help people. So anyways, it's Friday. God bless. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope wherever you are that the sun is shining and you can get outside and do things that you love to do. Enjoy your family, and I will see you next week. Have a blessed weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.